could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Yeah, and times are changing everywhere. Do we dream and do we dare? It's up to you, the door is open wide. Feel the rhythm of today, learn the part and join the play. The world is here, let's take it for a ride. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to extend a big welcome to one and all for coming along tonight. And I can promise you a wonderful show. These guys have been putting in an immense amount of work over this last 9 or 10 weeks. And I think with so many family members here that everybody appreciates exactly what our showcase entails tonight. Just before we do get underway, I would like to introduce the Vice Chair of Strabane and Derry City Council, and you know that I put it that way purposely, Mr. Thomas Kerrigan.
Well, thank you very much for your introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real delight to be here in the alley, and it's not the first time we've been in the alley, but it's good to come to listen to even the musicians tonight, and I've talked to some of them there backstage already. They're really daring and ready to go. A lot of hard work has been put into this over the last 9 weeks of music workshops involving 30 local men. I don't know where the local men all come out of here around Strabane, but they have taken place across in 2 venues, one in Strabane and one in Derry, under the mentorship of the professional musicians Mickey Joe Hart and Terry McCafferty. And this project is funded by the Arts Council of Northern Ireland, and I would like to express on behalf of Derry City and Strabane District Council our gratitude for their continuing support for the more mature residents of the district. This is the second phase of the funding received under the Arts and Older People's Programme. In the first round, 270 people engaged with the programme, and this time 70 have been involved in the Music to Your Ears project and other traditional craft projects, both here and in Derry. Any one hoping to learn more about the project can speak to our Arts Development Officer, Jean Smith, who is based at the Alley Theatre, who will be more than happy to talk about the programme success and the impact it has having within our local community. I hope you have a very enjoyable evening. The entertainment and the opportunity support is fantastic in this creative group. And I would now hand you over to our compere for the show, Tommy Forbes. So thank you very much and have a great evening.
So our first act are the Rock Ramblers, and I'd like you to welcome on stage to get us underway James Colquhoun, George Crumley, and please enjoy Music to Your Ears.
Year of our Lord 1800. 106 we set sail from the Colgate of Mar. We were sailing away at Chicago Bridge for the Grand City Hall in New York. When a delicate rock, cheers right fore and aft, and how the trade went over. She stood several masts, she stood several masts, and the colour the Irish rover. They were Barney McGee from the Manch out to Lee, they were Hogan from Canny to Rowan. Share the Don McGarry and the Star Roosevelt and the chap from the Smith and Malone. They were Hunger Hotel, Rochester and Clyde and Baltrizzy from Dover, and your man Mick McCann from the Mouth of the Band was the skipper of the Irish rover. We're sailing away when the missiles broke out and our ship lost her way in the fog. We're 9 times around and the barrel dog and drowned on the last of the Irish rover.
Now, our next act are the guys that are on stage here with us. They're affectionately known mostly by themselves as the Great ABs. Now, I'll have to find out where that exactly came from.
All of Kintyre, oh mist rolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be here, home all of Kintyre. Far have I travelled, and much have I seen. Dark distant mountains with valleys of green, past painted deserts, the sun sets on fire as he carries me home to the Mall of Kintyre. Mall of Kintyre, oh mist rolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be here, oh Mall of Kintyre. Sweep through the heather like deer in the glen. Carry me back to the days I knew then. Nights when we sang like a heavenly choir of the life and the times of the Mall of Kintyre. Mall of Kintyre, oh mist rolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be here, oh Mall of Kintyre.
Music is one of these things, it's not limited to age. I mean, if you think about some of the greatest rockers in the world in their 70s, I mean, playing since they were 18, and I think you can sense with musicians a love of what they're doing, an enjoyment. And as you says, whenever you came into the auditorium today, you had people there playing. They weren't the undertones or 18, 19-year-olds. They were people who had seen a lifetime of having families, but they were back to their first love, which is music. And I would say probably, maybe the interview you're doing with other people, they're probably saying the same thing. I don't know, but personally that's what I would think. And you can sense a feeling of warmth coming into an environment, and a safe environment as well. And hopefully the people will enjoy what we're doing tonight as well, so we'll make it all worthwhile. And now I've got more time on my hands, and it gives me an opportunity to improve and do probably, which I probably would say, if you ask me if I'd rather made a living as being a musician or being working in a factory as an electrician, I would turn and say I love to make a living as a musician, but that wasn't possible. I'm actually going to be doing a song tonight, which is funny that my late wife, myself, used to play years ago, and actually I was an electrician by trade, and I served my time in Strabane. So this will be, I played there in '76, now 2016, 40 years later. This will be my closing scene, and the song I decided to play, it was a song that we sung together.
You may travel far, far from your own native home, far away over mountain, far away over foam, far of all the fine places that I've ever been. Sure, there's none to compare with the cliffs of Doreen. There's a nice place to be on a fine summer's day, watching all the wildflowers that ne'er do decay. Oh, the hare and not the pheasant are quite plain to be seen, making homes for the young round the cliffs of Dooney. Take a view over the mountain, fine sights you'll see there. You'll see the high Rocky Mountains on the west coast of Bear. Oh, the towns of Kilkeel and Kilross can be seen from the high rocky slopes of the cliffs of Dooney. Fairly well to Dooney, fairly well for a while, and through all the fine places I'm leaving behind, through the streams and the meadows where late I have been, and the high rocky slopes of the cliffs of Dooney, and the high rocky slopes of the cliffs of Dooney.
The song I'm singing is The Town I Love So Well. But I'm not from Derry. It's a Derry song, and I thought that maybe some of the people from Derry would actually be singing it. Why I picked it? I just love the song. I know now peace has returned, and the song is nearly outdated at this stage, but I still think it's a sensitive song about the situation, written extremely well by somebody who came through it all. Marvellous song, and to me Luke Kelly's version is the definitive version, and that's what I based my song on tonight, not the Phil Coulter one, the Luke Kelly one. And I'm just very glad to get the opportunity to sing it with a nice backing and an audience in front of me, which is something I've never ever had before. We were divided into sort of groups. That was people who were complete novices, which is what I was, along with people who had a guitar for maybe a year and never lifted it. And I'm with those. I think we're called the ABCs. I think that's what we've been called, as opposed to what's ABC D E F G. We're not DEFGs. We're ABCs. That's what we are. Yes, I've met a lovely bunch of fellow travellers, and my sister's never heard me singing. I'm 66 years of age, and she's a little bit older. She's never heard me singing, and she's coming along tonight, and I think she's probably a bit nervous to hear what the under God this fella's going to come up with tonight, you know. So
In my memory, I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where our school played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory halls called women from Cregan, the moor and the ball, while the men on the dole played a mother's role, fed the children and then walked the dog. And when times got tough, there was just about enough, but they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride for the town I loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language we all could understand. I remember the day when I earned my first play by playing in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. There I learned about life, and I found me a wife in the town I loved so well. But when I returned, how my eyes did burn to see how a town could be brought to its knees with their armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and the downer wire gets higher and higher, with their tanks and guns. Oh my God, what music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright brand new day in the town I love so
Well done, John.
There's music to your ears. That's what it's on the tickets tonight and the poster. Music to your ears. And the men taking part are all 55 plus, and many of them way up beside me, and maybe not as old as me, but anyway, to watch them and to feel, and the friendship, it's beautiful, totally, and it's really invigorating. But sad to say, I don't remember all the names because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
But seemingly they remember mine. Maybe it's because it's short. Maybe it's just I'm an ordinary guy. But anyway, evidence of it there, that table that I sat at, that you saw me sitting at, the camaraderie there. It really is. It's a credit. It's a total credit to Terry McCafferty and Mickey Joe Hart, Strabane and Derry District Council, and the Arts Council of Northern Ireland. I cannot thank them enough. They've awakened something in me that always was there and been given this chance. But I didn't come to sing. This is a big remarkable thing. I went to try and learn to play the guitar, and the singing took over. About Terry and Mickey, who have given me this chance to once again sing in front of an audience, I could never thank them enough. Indeed, God bless Terry. I mean, I haven't got guitar playing fingers. I don't think I'll ever get them to work. But the patience, the dedication, and they even stop and they make you a cup of tea and a biscuit. The camaraderie is absolutely beautiful. But I'm terribly, terribly disappointed in that the city of Derry, not more people came forward. Maybe it's because they don't want their age to be known. But I mean, I've got this age to hell. That's there. You can't reverse it. But Mickey Joe, and the first week that I attended, Mickey Joe was in France playing, because he's a much sought after musician, and rightly so. Didn't he represent Ireland in the Eurovision Song Contest? I mean, there's not enough said. That's Mickey Joe. But their patience and their dedication. Their dedication. If I'm enthusiastic today, it's because of Mickey Joe Hart and Terry McCafferty.
Will you please give him a big welcome, Don Clark.
South of the border, down Buncran away. That's where they fell in love when the stars above came out to play. And now if they wonder, their thoughts ever stray. South of the border, down Mexico way. She was a picture in old Spanish lace, but for the tender while he kissed the smile upon her face. But that was fiesta, and they were so gay. South of the border, down Mexico way. And now she sighed as she whispered mañana, never dreaming that they were parting. But he lied when he whispered mañana, for his tomorrow the border. He rode back one day. Beneath a veil of white, by candlelight, she knelt to pray. The mission bells told him that he could not stay, as well as the Reverend Mother, south of the border, down Mexico way. Ay, 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 ay. Yo!
He's the one and only living member of the brilliant Clipper Carton Band. Would you please put your hands together and welcome him on stage, my great friend, Art O'Hagan. He's just not as steady on the feet these days, but when he heads down to the bookies there, he manages rightly, don't you, Art? Hold you onto that there. Hopefully that makes life as well there too. Well, that's well and fit you're looking, I must say. And
Thank you.
everyone, just to let you know that he recently celebrated a very special birthday as well too. And I'm sure a lot of people are aware with all the pictures and what have you on the paper. Just 2 short weeks ago, he celebrated his 90th birthday. So put your hands together.
I think I enjoyed my birthday until I went home, and all I could see in the fireplace was 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19.
You thought the fire brigade were coming for you, Art? But folks, Art's going to do a couple of numbers for us as well too, which is I'm absolutely delighted about, and I'm sure you are as well. So the boys are ready here. So again, my great friend Art O'Hagan.
Darling, still. Caught you with my thrill on Blueberry Hill. That's enough.
Our next act, I think he falls under that category because I don't think he sang in public before, but he's been doing absolutely brilliant in rehearsal. So give him plenty of encouragement. Mr. Christy Kelly.
From the candy store on the corner to the chapel on the hill. Two young lovers were longing to go there, and they dreamed someday they would. For their hearts are in tune with a love song. Every promise they made, they kept. For to love is a treasure of treasures when you're only 17. At 17, it's a thrill to dream someday they would walk hand in hand from the candy store to the chapel on the hill. Walk hand in hand from the candy store to the chapel on the hill.
About 8 years ago I bought a guitar and I started to take lessons, and I was able to have a bit of spare time because of the sort of job that I was doing. So I thought, take on the guitar. After about a month, believe it or not, I got 2 frozen shoulders, which meant that I couldn't move my arms for 2 years. So the guitar went into this case, and the case went into my office in the attic, and it stayed there for the last 8 years. Never come out again. Then this started. My wife spotted it in the local newspaper, and she says, you should give that a shot. Because I was always writing in me poems and songs, and you know, waking up in the middle of the night with something in my head and scribble it down on the back of an envelope or a piece of paper or whatever, and the whole house was coming down with these pieces of paper. So she said, just give that a rattle, you know. So I wasn't quite sure, because I read it and I thought it's only for musicians that have been retired and they want to start up again. But I gave Jean a shout, and she says, no, come on ahead in and see how you get on. So I landed on the first day. I had the guitar in the car, but I didn't bring it in. So I just came in and walked around, and I met some of the boys that I knew from before, and we had a good day, and we all sort of realised that we were all here for the one thing. And so over the last 9 weeks now, we've gone from a crowd of boys who were sitting upstairs having a cup of tea and a coffee and a biscuit and trying to learn 1 or 2 chords to actually putting on a show tonight. The biggest thing for me on this year is I've written a song, put the music and all to it. Myself and Mickey Hart sat down and we've got the whole thing, and it's going to be christened tonight. I hope that people like it. It's about Tyrone, but it's also about the kids going away, but it's about how proud we are of the kids that are going away.
Put your hands together for Jim Hunter.
This one, I wrote this myself, so God luck these all. And the line was over now, so I can't really say that when this is over. The chorus is a nice wee chorus, so you might catch on to it after a while, and if you do, you can all join in. Love to hear it, so. bushes, bugs, and streams. Young years after young men's dreams. Skirting mountains lovely shore. There's beauty at your own front door. Sons and daughters far away. From your homes you've had to stray. So take a chance and off you roam. Leave your heart in old Tyrone. Tyrone, Tyrone, from around the world you call me home. Tyrone, Tyrone, from around the world you call me home. You used to leave on boats and trains. Now they leave on aeroplanes. New York City can walk to. Anywhere where work will do. Do agencies raise up your eyes? You'll see us there in distant skies. You're never standing on your own. We're waiting here in your Tyrone. Tyrone, Tyrone, from around the world you call me home. Tyrone, Tyrone, from around the world you call me home. Here's a cure you can't ignore. Have you ever danced on the foreign floor? Danced all night till your feet were sore, till the morning light came through your door. All your kids from every part hold your own within your heart. Dance and sing, let it be known. You're proud to be from old Tyrone. Tyrone, Tyrone, from around the world you call me home. Tyrone, Tyrone, around the world you call me home. Tyrone, Tyrone, from around the world you call me home. Tyrone, Tyrone, around the world you call me home. Around the world you call me home. Around the world you call me home. Around the world you call me home.
It's a completely new interest within the home, because everyone now has an opinion and whatever. And even if amongst my friends at the weekend, you know, I was challenged to bring out the guitar, you know, and which I denied them. But nonetheless, it means a lot to me, because obviously I've enjoyed a very active physical career. Now that's not there for me anymore, obviously, and I'm not keen on things like bowls or golf. So playing the guitar and moving into this sort of vehicle of occupation or vehicle of leisure is different for me and a great opportunity. But I found it very, very surprising that a lot of people would comment about retirement. I must confess I never looked forward to retirement. I didn't handle it very well at all. I was always surrounded by people, as in a people business, and whatever. And then I found on retirement that days were long. Didn't have the social interaction that would have been prevalent throughout my whole career. And opportunities like this present that. You know, it opens up a whole new gambit of conversation, and you even meet people who you've maybe known for years who have the same interests as you, but you never really appreciated that they did have. So all that comes into it. So I have seen this as a tremendous outlet. You know, I have more phone calls coming through on my mobile from people about keys and cards, and I never would have thought that. And the sharing, and the people bringing in a photocopy of something that they thought might be useful for your colleague and stuff like that. And these were people that I might have played football with, played squash with and whatever, and all of a sudden they're finding a new interest. And it really is all mostly about social interaction and just the encouragement that comes with that, and the seam in your life, knowing that you have certain things to do at certain times. So that's the important thing for me. So yes, there's excitement, there's pride, as well, and there's a certain what's the word I'm looking for, anticipation of what the family thinks, and because it'll spin off into families. That's dad or that's granda up there, and that'll make a big difference to people, yeah. So there's a sense of having got there. The first time that Mickey and Terry suggested a concert, as if I'd say years ago, I nearly had kittens, because that was never in the widest sense of our imagination. And they assured us that we'd do it, and we could do it, and whatever, and here we are. And so there's all that excitement, pride, pleasure, and looking forward to when it's over.
Yeah. Sir Hire Crow.
The lights of London are far behind. The thoughts of home now are crowding my mind. Familiar places come into view. I see my home now, soon I'll see you. This is my homeland.
Come on, sing up.
The place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. We'll talk to the old folks, they're getting on. We'll treat them to late nights and sing a few songs. We'll talk of the neighbors and life in the town. We've so much to tell them, the days fly around. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. And then tomorrow we'll take a walk down by St. Mary to a sheltered spot. We'll kneel and pray there for the ones that are gone, and hope that they're proud of their wandering son. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places,
Please give him a big welcome here onto the front of the stage, Bernard Malloy.
Girls just seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. A rich old man, she won't have to worry. Dress up all in lace and golden style. Late at night, this big old house gets lonely. I guess hurry for refuge has a price, and it breaks her heart to think her love is only given to a man with hands cold as ice. My oh my, you sure know how to arrange things. You set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny how you do like hidden change things? You're still the same old girl you used to be. So y'all singing, come on. You can't hide your lying eyes and your smile, well, is a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. There ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. There ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Honey, you can't hide your lying eyes.
Right, folks, that's just about all we have time for tonight, but just a few thank yous to make. And firstly, I'd like a big thank you to Jean for all her help in organising absolutely everything. To the Deputy Mayor, Thomas Kerrigan, for coming along tonight. Thank you very, very much. And indeed to you, the audience, for coming along and participating tonight. And I hope you had a wonderful night. I mean, you know what it's all about. It's guys having a bit of fun. And I and all they as well too. We all hope that you really enjoyed yourselves, and we thank you very, very much for coming along. And hopefully that is something that continue. And there's so many other different projects as well too that are being run by the council at the minute. And it's great credit to them, I must say. And you'll see those on the back of the other pamphlet there as well too. It's not just for men. There's plenty for ladies as well too. Have a wee look. If there's something that tickles your fancy, you can contact Jean at the council. So many, many thanks to you all again. Many thanks to all our artists. They've done a wonderful job. But special thanks must go to two gentlemen who have put this all together. It might have changed from time to time tonight, the running order and what it was actually supposed to be. But they're showing great patience, great understanding, and great skill as well too in their tuition of all our artists. And of course, I'm talking about our organisers, Mr. Terry McCafferty and Mickey Hart, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to take this opportunity to ask all the cast of tonight back on stage for our finale. And, thanks to you once again, one and all, for coming along tonight.
What amazing
all my money on whiskey and beer. I can go and whistle and I go to Bristol. I never will learn to learn no song next door. Never. Oh, they never no more will I play how I over. No, never no more. I didn't do any last I used to drink when, and then after Sunday our money was spent. I asked her for a bottle, she answered me nay. Such a customers I could have any day in the snow. They never, no, they never no more will I play a wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done. Ask them to pardon their prodigal son. But if they caressed me as oft times before, then never will play the wild rover no more. Because no, they never, no, they never no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. Welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.